Hi and welcome to my video. Today's video is going to be the finale for the Graveyard Project Pan. This project was created by Emily from Emily and Max. Her YouTube channel is going to be linked down in my description, so please go check her out. In this project, we are either working on resurrection items or collecting cobwebs items. Resurrection means that these products have been in a previous project before. We either didn't hit the goal that we set back then, or we did hit the goal and we just want to work on them again. And collecting cobwebs is what it sounds like. They are just in the back of your drawer collecting cobwebs. So let's start with the resurrection products. First thing I have here is my Rimmel Kind and Free powder. This one I set a goal to use it 50 times. In the last update, which was 2 months ago, I had used it 47 times. So with no big effort, basically, I managed to hit my 50 use goal. I just needed to use it 3 more times. Here is what the product is looking like right now. And I'm gonna pop up pictures somewhere of what this looked like in the introduction and what it looked like in the last update as well. All of these products that I'm gonna talk about today have been in this project since the introduction. That is just how I planned it. I wanted nothing to be rolled out and nothing new to be rolled in between the introduction and the finale of this project. So yeah, I managed to hit my goal on this one. I am so happy. This is my summer shade, so this project was absolutely perfect for it because it did run from April to October. The next resurrection product is this Morphe 18W Natural Wonder palette. In here there is a black shade called Pure Obsidian. I had that black shade in my deck of panning last year for the choker prompts, and I set a goal back then to hit pan on it. Since it was kind of at the end of the year, I did not manage to hit pan on it back then, but in the introduction of this project I pulled it in here for resurrection to try and hit pan on it again. Here is the shade. I'm sure you can see that it has a tiny nice shiny pan there. Since the last update I used it 6 times. Altogether in this project I used it 14 times to hit pan on it. This is my first ever pan on a black shade and I am so happy and so proud. Ever since I hit pan on it, I have just set this palette aside and not touched the black shade anymore because I have so many other eyeshadows that I am trying to hit pan on and get some use out of. And the last resurrection product is this Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Reef. This one used to be last year in my 2023 where I wanted to use this up, but I didn't manage to do that clearly. So I pulled it into this project and wanted to use it up again, but as you can see, it is still not empty. Since the last update, I have used it 24 times. That is a lot. If you take into consideration that prior to that, I used it only 5 times. And before that, I used it only 3 times. So 24 times is a lot for this lip gloss. It is not my favorite lip gloss, but nonetheless, I have been starting to enjoy it more and more. As you can see, there is some windowing going on kind of, I mean, up here definitely, but down here is a window as well. So it is getting low there. The one still has enough product on it when I pull it out, but you can see that it is getting quite empty. I would say that there is about this much left, so that's about 1/3 maybe, if everything that was on the walls would just go down. But it is so thick that the gloss just coats the wall and it doesn't like settle down. So I think that if it would settle, it would be about 1/3 left. So this is not empty. I am so sad. I tried so hard, as you can tell by the 24 uses, but here it is still kicking, and I'm gonna keep working on it probably next year, because this year I am kind of sick of it. But next year I'll definitely try to put it in a project somewhere and actually use it up now. So that's gonna be the 3rd year that I'm gonna be trying to use up this lip gloss. Moving on to collecting cobwebs category, the first item there is my NYX lip pencil in the shade Natural. Here is what it is looking like right now. And if I take the lid off, you can see that it is empty. There is a hole in there. I am so happy. It is so tiny. It's so cute. I was honestly expecting it to be done way earlier, about like here maybe. I was expecting it to be done, but it just kept going and going, and that is partially why this update is going up so late, because I did manage to use it up only like 2 or 3 days ago. But since the last update, I used it a whopping 35 times. Altogether in this project, this lip pencil took 60 uses to get used up. And prior to that, it already had a load of uses on it as well. I have a line here that I marked how long the pencil was at the introduction, and here is the pencil when I put it against the line now. This is the first like makeup pencil type of product that I have ever used up, I'm pretty sure, and it took a lot out of me, let's be honest. I absolutely adore this shade and I'm definitely gonna buy a new one, but trying to use it up for this specific date was just exhausting. But here it is done, and I am gonna go to the store and buy a new one like right away. The next item for collecting cobwebs is a nail polish. Actually, all of my nail polishes basically are collecting cobwebs, but I chose this specific nail polish. It is by the brand Lumene in the shade Full of Peonies. It is a nice pale pink. Actually, it is pink. It is not completely white. Here is the line where I was in the introduction. This is the first update. This is the second update. Very close to the bottom already. And now it is completely empty. Since the last update, I got 4 more marks on my paper, but I had to add some nail polish remover into here to get 3 more uses out of it. And every time that I used it, I had to like basically tilt the bottle so that I could like twist the wand here on the wall. And for the final 10th use, I just literally couldn't get the brush to even touch the product. So what I did is that I poured whatever was left in here, just like a few drops, into this nail polish and made this one like a teeny tiny bit lighter. And then for the 10th use, I just marked it down using this nail polish. Since, you know, it had the remains of this one in it, I just counted that as the 10th use. But I did say in the first update that if I would empty this, then that would be like the goal met, of course, as well, even if I didn't get my 10 uses out of it. But I did just mark down the 10th use for this nail polish. Like Franken, kind of, a bit Franken, just to have the number 10 be on my paper. And the final product for collecting cobwebs is this Sol de Janeiro Little Boom Boom Cream. Again, all of my body lotions are actually collecting cobwebs, but I chose this one because it is tiny and it smells good. This project was mainly running during summer, and this scent is just absolutely perfect for summer. So since the last update, I actually only had to use it 1 more time, and then it was empty. Here is what it is looking like. Completely empty. The lid is empty and I miss it, honestly. It smells so good. I used up the body spray in the same scent as well, and I know I'm gonna buy the body mist again when it gets closer to summer, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna buy this body lotion because I have like loads and loads of body lotions and body butters and all sorts of like cream type of things that I need to use up before I can buy a new one. So that was the finale for Graveyard Project Pan 2024. I managed to hit my goal on 5 products out of 6, which I am incredibly happy and proud about, but at the same time, I am so sad. This lip gloss, I feel like I'm so close. I feel like if I would have just pulled myself together in the earlier months as well, and not just only focused on it in October, I would have had so much better progress, and maybe I could have had it done. But there's always next year if it doesn't go bad before that. So overall, I feel like this is a success. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing as well. Thank you so much and bye-bye.